You want to see a guy like this come out and wrestle pretty free. Again, he's had a good opportunity to measure where he's at, like you said, from all of the competition that he's wrestled thus far. This is yet another good test in Swensen.
Cael, a transfer from Oklahoma, two-time NCAA qualifier as a Sooner. Last season was 14-6 in matches decided by 3 points or less, so he thrives in those tight ones. And was a Big 12 Wrestler of the Week, runner-up last season. Swensen, on the other hand, unbeaten in duels, can score in bunches with tech falls, and owns a marquee win over number 15, Charlie Millard from Minnesota. If he gets on top early, he can kind of wear you down.
Yeah, you know, he's a left leg lead, which is tough to deal with. He looks long. There's a little good jab post from Hill, telling Swensen to get away. That hand fighting's not going to be so easy with me right now. Again, tough to deal with left leg leads. He's long, he's lanky, he looks pretty dangerous. Let's see if he's got some offense here.
Important battle here between these two. Team score rather. 9-8 in favor of the Jackrabbits. You said off the top that bonus points will be so important in this one, and so far that's been the difference.
Yeah, it's going to be huge. We're tied 2-2, right? Match-wise, but you do have that pin over the Cowboys. So the Jackrabbits are going to stay in the lead. Let's see.
Collar tie here for both wrestlers. Good hand fighting. Haven't seen too many shot attempts yet.
No one's hitting their knee. No one's hit their knee yet. No one looks like they have. Crazy sense of urgency as we say that. Jared Hill in the deepest shot attempt that we've seen this match.
Feels
face
like he's
in his belly.
Come more at an angle rather than straight on a Swensen.
Yeah, or cut it at the end. Again, Swensen looks like he's got kind of that funky, long, tall, hard to score on style. Hill's going to have to chain a couple different finish attempts to get the job done, or snag something quickly. 40 seconds left. I've only really seen the one attempt. Again, there's a decent snap attempt from Swensen. Hill wise to it.
Swensen felt like he spent the first minute and 30 trying to kind of figure out Hill's cadence a little bit. Now that he has it and maybe feeling a little bit more confident, that's the third shot attempt here in the last, say, 15 seconds or so, but nothing successful thus far. Yeah,
decent action. Again, like you said, it looks like these two are trying to figure each other out. And that process, you know, sometimes there's a time and place for it. On the mat, not much. Swensen not very happy, looking for some explanation from the ref out of that club. We've seen a couple tough, heavy clubs from Hill before.
He's not afraid to use his hands.
No, and you got to think, you know, what is it? Is it a sign of frustration, or does this guy just have the heaviest hands on the mat right now? Is it appear like a loss of control or frustration? Maybe sometimes, or is he just fighting? This is a combat sport at the end of the day. If I could get away or have a warning from the ref to set the tone and get stuff going, you know, that's off to you.
They certainly got Swensen's attention with that last club to close the period, because he immediately looked at the official and started complaining about it.
Yeah, I mean, it is not boxing. It is wrestling, but it does get pretty, you know, that line can get blurred. Remember, so many times some of my teammates forgot where that line was at practice, as it so often happens.
Only at practice, huh?
Yeah, only at practice, of course.
Another Hill shot straight on, and Swensen read it. Still a collar tie for both here. And doesn't feel like Hill is super comfortable with the left leg lead just yet.
See, and then there he goes, switching right leg lead as soon as he gets in on a collar tie. Swensen's kind of switching up his stances all over the place, which is something you're seeing more and more these days. Best shot attempt we've seen so far went high crouch double. Hill able to get underneath his arms and pull him back up to his feet, getting himself back more into a neutral situation. Ref telling him to do something.
Yeah.
We're scrapping here. He's telling him to probably keep it clean as these two are in a fight right now.
30 seconds remaining here in the second.
Both have had one decent shot attempt where they were in relatively deep and the other able to pull them out of position and avoid the takedown. Let's see who can capitalize off those situations. Again, you want to be the one who scores last in the period. You want to be the one staying in the center of the mat, taking the most shot attempts. Both again, relatively scoreless period other than the one escape, with a lot of various attempts and action coming from both guys.
These two have seen each other 3 times in their career, and Swensen has won all 3. So Hill looking for his first victory over Cael.
Yeah, common opponents too. They tend to get harder and harder and harder to score on each other the more you know about each other. It's a lot like teammates wrestling each other, you know. I know what this guy's good at. I know where he's dangerous. I know what I can do. So sometimes it's you're a little more reserved.
And one of the reasons why Hill might be a little bit more reserved, the last time they saw each other was in February of last year. And it was a sudden victory for Swensen.
Yeah, so these guys know and probably expect that it's going to be a 7+ minute match with each other. Go back up to his feet. Swensen able to get the leg in and return him.
Ooh.
Big lift and slam back down. Set Hill.
Feeling that.
Yeah, absolutely, that was a tough, strong, authoritative mat return out of Swensen. Hill getting the stall call. The Jackrabbit's not sure why, as Hill appeared to be the one that wasn't moving all too often. Again, Swensen wasn't making any sort of attempt. Looked like he was content with staying pretty parallel on that top guy on Hill and not making an attempt to score. Again, good action out of Hill, earns the escape. Curious what's our riding time at here. Is it gonna play a factor in this match? We'll see if Swensen can capitalize off that momentum of the 2 big mat returns that more or less rendered Hill kind of shocked for a second.
Hill seems to have recovered after that big slam. Sprawl that time.
Swensen playing the perimeter, keeping Hill on the edge of the mat. Again, Swensen has the stall call. I don't think Hill has a stall warning quite yet. Don't want to pick one up, and there's one. There's one stall warning. I'm not sure why, other than where they're at. Swensen, is controlling the mat position, but that right there was the last shot attempt that could have forced the stall call, but he didn't hit his knee. Time runs out. Very, very, very close finishing that takedown at the third. We're in sudden overtime victory territory here. Swensen and Hill.
The question about the ride time, 47 seconds for Swensen. That's why not a factor here. So overtime we go 1-1. And last time Swensen was able to win on sudden victory. Let's see if Hill can return the favor here almost a year later.
Yeah, Swensen's looks like he has just a little bit more juice coming into overtime. There's one attempt. Hill trying to catch his bearings here. Not engaging in the hand fight right away.
There are the overtime rules, 2 minutes. Sudden victory, 2 30-second periods after. If he stays
great shot attempt. Oh, Hill.
Hill with a great.
Double overs, brings him over. He's going to secure the finish. Oh, and he has Swensen on his back. If he could get a fall here, that would be huge for the Cowboys. Continue to wrestle. Let's pick up the fall in overtime.
And,
he's got to be close.
You got to be
He's
close.
got to be close.
There
And
it is.
He's done it. Wow. Jared Hill. Overtime.
What a reversal of fortunes for Jared Hill and a big bonus point victory in overtime.
Well
How about
done.
that?
Well done.